Groundhog Day. To bitter weatherman Bill Murray, Groundhog Day 1993 only seems like it lasts forever. In actuality, poor Phil is reliving the same day over and over and over again. And he will keep on living Groundhog Day in Punxsutawney Phal until he gets it right. Harold Ramsey's high-concept comedy pushes all the right emotional buttons while also showcasing Murray's comedic genius. Technically, it takes place over the course of the same 24-hour period. Dazed and Confused. Remember the pure joy of the last day of school. Richard Linklater's 1993 coming-of-age comedy Dazed and Confused, which is set as 1976, captures that party-time teenage euphoria. The film follows different groups of Texas teenagers. The incoming freshmen are already getting hazed by seniors, mostly by a very mean upperclassman with a love for paddling played by Ben Affleck. The rest of the film is basically a bunch of kids hanging out, smoking weed, and drinking keg beer. Nothing much really happens plot-wise in Dazed and Confused. Its greatness rests in capturing the good old days. 12 Angry Men. Sidney Lumet's 1957 directorial debut, 12 Angry Men, tells the story of 12 jurors who must decide the guilt or innocence of a man on trial for his life. At first, it seems like a slam dunk case. The guy certainly appears guilty. In fact, during the first vote, every juror votes guilty, except for Juror 8 Henry Fonda, who needs much more information. Over the course of the next several hours, personalities clash as the debate heats up. Juror 8 insists the group go over every single detail and make sure, unequivocally, that the man is guilty beyond a shadow of a doubt in order to achieve an unanimous verdict. In the end, the audience never finds out if the man is guilty or innocent. That wasn't the point of the story. More 12 Angry Men 555 of 1540, the most rewatchable movies, 2 of 28 great films that didn't win Oscars, 9 of 261, the best ensemble movies. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Clever, lovable Ferris Bueller Matthew Broderick made skipping school look like the most fun ever. Ferris, his girlfriend Maya Sara, and his best buddy Alan Ruck have an overwhelming amount of fun in a single day. They pull off an elaborate ruse in order to trick their high school principal Jeffrey Jones, drive around Chicago in a rare Ferrari, actually a Ferrari replica, the Modena Spider, which apparently far exceeds the Ferrari in quality, and even participate in a parade. Ferris Bueller's Day Off 1986 was just one of John Hughes's classic 1980s movies, and perhaps his most fun. More Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Interesting details from Ferris Bueller's Day Off that made us stop and look around. 8 of 314, the funniest 80s movies, 9 of 925, the all-time greatest comedy films. The Goonies. The Goonies 1985 is a coming-of-age story that manages to hit all the right comedic, dramatic, and 80s nostalgia notes. Mikey Walsh, Sean Astin, his brother Brandon Walsh, Josh Brolin, and their oddball friends must find a way to raise enough money to save the Walsh house from foreclosure. All their problems could be solved after Mikey finds One-Eyed Willie's treasure map. The Goonies is that perfect adventure comedy that will make both kids and adults happy. More The Goonies. Interesting details from The Goonies that make us want to rewatch 20 Goonies trivia facts everyone should know. 156 of 480, the greatest movies for guys. Die Hard. It's Christmas time in Los Angeles in the 1988 action drama Die Hard. Off-duty New York City cop John McClane Bruce Willis gets a note from his estranged wife Holly Bonnie Bedelia. Come out to the coast, we'll get together, have a few laughs. However, the office party they attend gets busted up by a group of German terrorists led by Hans Gruber Alan Rickman. McClane must outsmart the highly trained terrorists in order to save lives at the Nakatomi Plaza. Die Hard is everything a great action movie should be: smart, funny, well acted, and an awful lot of fun to watch. More Die Hard ripoffs, ranked by how hard they die behind the scenes of Alan Rickman's defining role. Hans Gruber 69 of 553 the greatest epic movies ever made. The Breakfast Club. John Hughes's seminal 1985 coming-of-age comedy The Breakfast Club tells the tale of 5 totally disparate high school students from different cliques who spend a Saturday in detention together. It takes the characters a while to warm up to each other, but once they push aside their differences, they wind up sharing their most intimate and painful secrets. The physically confined space of the movie, and its restrictive time frame, gives the feeling of watching live theater. The letter submitted by the group at the end of the day perfectly wraps up the themes of the movie. Dear Mr. Vernon, we accept the fact that we had to sacrifice a whole Saturday in detention for whatever was we did wrong, but we think you're crazy to make us write an essay telling you who we think we are. You see us as you want to see us, in the simplest terms and the most convenient definitions. But what we found out is that each one of us is a brain and an athlete and a basket case, princess and a criminal. Does that answer your question? Sincerely yours, The Breakfast Club.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.